Connecting ideas between sentences. How can we connect ideas between sentences? Just like two people holding hands, we can put a connective in between two sentences to show the relationship between them. We can connect ideas between sentences using different linking words or connectives. We can use these linking words or connectives to make comparisons and contrasts, add additional points, discuss causes and results, make generalizations, and to sum up something. This video will focus on how to make comparisons and contrasts with the use of linking words or connectives. We will take a look at these connectives. To show comparison, we have two connectives, likewise and similarly. To show contrast between two sentences, we have two connectives as well, nevertheless and on the contrary. Let's take a look at the two connectives for comparison first. Likewise, similarly. Likewise and similarly are used to show that something is similar to what has been mentioned before. Imagine you mention one idea in one sentence, and you would like to mention a similar idea in the sentence following it. You can then add the connective likewise or similarly between the two sentences. Let's take a look at some examples. We have a first sentence on organic food. More and more people are eating organic food. So the idea that organic food is popular is in the first sentence. In the second sentence, it says, organic skincare products are becoming more popular. The idea that organic skincare products are becoming more popular is similar to how popular organic food is getting. Here, we are putting two similar ideas together in these two sentences. Therefore, we can use a connective in between the two sentences to show the relationship. More and more people are eating organic food. Likewise, organic skincare products are becoming more popular. Here, the connective likewise is used to show that the idea in the first sentence is similar with the idea in the second sentence. The connective starts the second sentence and is followed by a comma. Let's take a look at another group of sentences. In the first sentence, if you're overweight, avoid wearing horizontal stripes, which will make you look bigger. In the first sentence, the idea is you should avoid wearing clothes with horizontal stripes if you are already very big or fat, because this will make you look bigger. In the second sentence, oversized clothes will make you look larger than you are. So in the second sentence, it said that another type of clothing will also have the same effect on you if you are huge. That is, oversized clothing. As we're talking about two similar ideas, talk about how these two types of clothing will make you look bigger than you are, we can use a connective to link up the two sentences and to show their relationship at the same time. If you're overweight, avoid wearing horizontal stripes, which will make you look bigger. Similarly, oversized clothes will make you look larger than you are. Here, the connective similarly is used between the two sentences. It starts the second sentence, followed by a comma. It is to show that the two sentences both talk about similar ideas. A reminder again. Likewise and similarly are used to connect two sentences. A comma is used after the connective. After talking about the connectives used to make comparisons, let's take a look at how we can make contrasts using these two connectives, nevertheless and on the contrary. Nevertheless and on the contrary are used to introduce information or points of view which contrast with, that means different from or opposite to, what has been mentioned or what would normally be expected. Let's take a look at a pair of sentences as example. Sentence 1. People generally acknowledge the benefits of regular exercise. It shows that people know and agree with the idea that regular exercise is good for you. So normally when you read the idea in sentence 1, you would expect when people acknowledge the benefits, they should do more regular exercise, right? But the second sentence tells you an idea which is not the same. Whether they put their knowledge into practice is another matter. So when people acknowledge the benefits, they do not necessarily do more exercise or do regular exercise because of that. So this idea is quite different from what you would expect after reading sentence 1. Then the ideas in these two sentences would be contrasting. So we can use a connective to show the contrast between the two sentences. People generally acknowledge the benefits of regular exercise. Nevertheless, whether they put their knowledge into practice is another matter. Here, the connective nevertheless shows the contrast between the two sentences. Nevertheless is put in front in the second sentence, and after the connective, a comma is used. Let's take a look at another pair of example sentences. Sentence 1. Taking diet pills is not necessarily effective. So diet pills may not be effective for you. Maybe after you eat diet pills, you won't get thinner. This is one idea in the first sentence. In the second sentence, it might have side effects. So originally, people think that diet pills will help you get thinner. But instead, diet pills have side effects. So side effects and being effective would be quite opposite. In this case, we can use a connective linking the two sentences. Taking diet pills is not necessarily effective. On the contrary, it might have side effects. The connective on the contrary is used here between the two sentences. The connective starts the second sentence and it's followed by a comma. So a gentle reminder again, nevertheless and on the contrary are used to connect two sentences. A comma is used after the connective. Be careful. Nevertheless and on the contrary have quite different meanings and uses. Nevertheless means despite what has just been said. It's mainly used in formal contexts. On the contrary is used to show that you think or feel the opposite of what has just been stated. So nevertheless is used when the idea in the second sentence is not expected. But on the contrary is used when the idea in the second sentence is the exact opposite of the idea in the first sentence. For more information, you may refer to your textbook 3B, Unit 6, page 32. Great job! You have learned more about connectives, showing comparisons and contrasts.